I never thought I would graduate high school, so graduating was just like a dream. It was a miracle, really.
I first met Karalina in September of 2012. She was referred to us by her school district, which is San Diego Charter School. And she was having problems there because she wasn't attending due to depression and emotional issues.
But before I came to the center, I didn't want to go to school. I dropped out for 2 years. I was very depressed, and I didn't think school was like that big of a deal because I thought I would die before I even graduated high school. So I didn't think why do it? That was my reasoning for everything. It's like, why do something? You're just gonna die anyways. I got diagnosed with depression, bipolar, and anxiety, and then they sent me to the center, and I said I wouldn't go, and I got sent back to Aurora for not going, and then my teacher, Mr. T, came and told me that we're gonna make it through it, we're gonna do this, you're gonna graduate.
So with parent permission and therapist approval, I went down, spoke to her at the hospital. She asked me why I was there, and I told her I was there because we cared. And we had a good conversation. And she was a little apprehensive at first, but I told her this is what we do.
When I first came to the center, I was very anxious, and I would always go to the OT room and sit by myself because I didn't want to talk to any other of the kids. I didn't want to talk to the staff. I just didn't want to be there at all.
I think the first things that stood out to me about Karalina were her quietness, but also the insight that she had when she would share, especially in a one-on-one setting.
Academically, I don't know that I've ever had a better student in my class. She was dedicated. She had inherent skills that were obvious. She loved literature. She loved writing. I think it served a dual purpose for her emotionally and academically. There were days that were tough, and that's what makes it, I think really built a relationship with us. There were days when I know there's days that I know that she was hurting, and she was in distress, and depression was getting the best of her. But she came to school every day.
Mr. T would always call me Sabrina because that's my middle name, and he would always talk like me, like a teenage girl. That's totes cray, and he would just relate with me in that way, even though he was kidding.
I think she benefited from my nonstop immaturity and always being forgiving and understanding and patient, and I benefited from her commitment.
After being anxious and mad about being here and starting to get to know everyone, I started to really like it, and I started to like coming here every day. And I started to I liked the kids a lot and the staff, and I was just happy to be here.
When Miss Mack showed me pictures of the graduation, and I saw how happy she was. I don't know, you get rewards in education that are different than monetary stuff, and this was one of those instances where I see Karalina up on that stage, and I see a picture with a big bright smile and her eyes wide open and the whole world in front of her and not afraid of it anymore, and that's the reward.
I felt like a movie star. Everyone was watching me, and I felt like I was like the queen of the world. This fall I'm going to attend Concordia University in Irvine, and I want to be a teacher, for special education. and then hopefully come back here and teach.
Carolina, I think that I have told you how proud I am of you so many times, and I'm gonna fail at not crying. But I am just so impressed with the young woman that you have become.
Karalina's really special, and the beauty of Karalina is that she's really finding herself. It's not anything that we taught her, it's that we really encouraged her to be who she is.
What you've learned, what you know how to do, Karalina, it's of benefit to others, and you've already given to other people in your own way, and now as you move forward through education, you have an opportunity to do it even more so. And you can spend a lifetime doing that, and you have all the capabilities of doing so. I want to congratulate you on all of your success, not just graduating from high school, but moving on to college. I want to congratulate you on finding happiness, on being a happy kid. And I want to thank you for giving so much to me.